Okay.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, they just blow up out. Okay. Okay, well, we can tell who's the gang of the school. They all just... Like, they just roll in the pack. It's like you guys are at Hogwarts high. Oh, that's what that does? I thought I had to, like, drink from it or something. I mean, it wouldn't be sanitary, but that's what I thought. Oh, wrong way.
I'd like to send out. Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor saw an aura back at Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
You smell that? Smell good, don't it?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
It's like, all right,
Did I hear
nice to
Professor
know.
Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll
stream
brain can
elements,
brew an
that's
Edurus
weird.
potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last
It was like my stream
ingredient that will
hadn't
add that
ended
extra
or
spark.
anything.
I
That's
suspect
weird.
that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already
Man, it's like,
be
why
in
he
Sharp's
trying to get me
office
in
with his
trouble?
permission. Perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very
Man.
well. I'll bring you a Fupa feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I'm telling you right now, I'm like, he goes, something happens.
Your potion station organized.
I'm like, nah, I'm blaming him. I'm like, oh, we're like, why did this potion just explode? He did it. So he got the fruit feathers, whatever they call it. The frooper feather. I was like, yep, that's all on him. I'll snitch, I don't care.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop
Well, they got me in the table all by myself.
the wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Oh, they got me out here alone and stuff. I'm like, dang, man, how come nobody don't want to sit at my table? That's messed up, man. And it's a good thing, because people be getting in the way and stuff, so I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm chilling with it. Durable rocky skin, so it's making me ashy. Alright.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait.
Fine job brewing your first Wickenweld potion.
You see? You see what I said? I knew that something crazy was gonna happen.
Well done, Gareth.
It's like, homie Sean, blow the whole school up.
Weasley.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I don't know what happened.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Man.
I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson. As for the work
So
you did
yeah,
to
I'm
make
not
your own
the
cauldron,
Weasley kid, and
I
I'm
will
like,
say
nah, bro.
You've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I just kids be just walking around with their wands out and stuff. It's like, homie, something happens. Something right now, you hit me with that wand, that's it. Like, forget fighting with wands. I'm gonna fight you with
You
hands.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Dang, that's all the way out there. It's like, dang, it's like, Daddy, what is you doing all the way out there?
Possibly be as difficult.
He's like, dang, did you call a Uber or something? It's like, call them for me. They really over there fighting. This. So that's normal. That's normal. Y'all see that, right? I'm not the only one seeing dead people. Okay.
Revelio.
No, wait a second. How do you? No, that's not it. There we go. It's like homie about to be out of breath. Wait, where exactly am I going? Okay, that's all the way. Alright, so we chilling. As long as I'm not going through that forest, we're chilling.
Revelio. Accio.
I heard something. Oh, it's the mushrooms. I'm like, all right. I'm like, somebody about to get shot with a wand. I'm like, you better stop.
Accio.
I could just go and do. There we go. That's easier. It's like, why the music stop? Would this still count as school campus? Like, there's a teacher I remember going to school. If I had been this far out, she was like, oh, nope, detention. I'm like, bruh, it's still school campus. Can I pet a chicken in here? That chicken got some deep steps. That's a sheep. Bruh, let me pet a sheep. Or a goat. Sheep, goat, whatever. I can't pet it? Bruh, come on, man.
I should investigate.
Like, girl, what is you doing all the way? Oh no, there's people here.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
It's like, alright,
Good.
no, do your thing.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Hey, what's up, Wholesome? Doing good. How about yourself? What happened?
What's going on here?
I could have just walked around instead of getting there and got my clothes all wet.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your
Bro,
time.
there people out here getting robbed in Hogwarts.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Still behind!
What happened? What's that? Who are you?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The fit's nice, but who are you?
Do you really think we can hold them off?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student off of my money!
Incendio.
You made a great mistake.
Accio. Incendio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner.
Right, people is out here getting robbed in Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous.
Doing
Let's
good
get
too.
moving
Earlier
on
was a
my
trip.
research
I
before
went
they
to pick
return.
up something for my friend, and the person who was picking up from normally tells me to go to the backyard, so I do as usual. This time, two pippers were there, unknown to me. One of them, unfortunately, I freaked out, closed the gate, called dogs back, put him back. It was crazy. Yeah, man, dogs, pipples too. Yeah, bruh. Pipples ain't no joke.
Nora Treadwell at your
I don't fool around with, you know,
historian and
other people. Like, unless I
archaeologist
know that
specializing in Merlin's
dog,
work
then
and
okay. But if I don't, I ain't even fooling with it.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
the very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there.
I wonder, hold on for a second. It still looks the same. Yeah, we're just gonna put it back on recommended.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Bruh, she just stood there and just...
Reparo. Accio.
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
Levioso.
Hope that ain't work.
Lumos.
That just lights up things.
Levioso. Incendio. The flames make the pyre sink.
Okay.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio.
a day. I can hardly believe it.
Levioso. Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
What happened? Oh, she got that type of power? Cool. What am I doing? No, hold on.
Handy resource indeed. You're
You're quite the enterprising young raven.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call it. This stream felt like I did what I needed to do. Find somebody to raid. Nobody's online to raid. Alright, so anyways, thank you everybody that stopped by tonight's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream. Also, thank you anybody that is watching this on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Peace.